back. In this video, I'm going to tell you a few reasons on whether you should get chickens or ducks. Number one, every chickens I've ever raised, they're so into their self. Like, you try catch one, just watch. He just shakes. Like, why is she shaking? Oh, she's so frightened. Ducks, you come out and they all come running to you like, hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, they're so friendly. Friendliness, ducks are way more friendly, and if you want them more as pets rather than their eggs, you should go ahead and get some ducks. Then number two, their cleanliness. Basically, everyone always acts like ducks are so messy and so hard to clean up after. And it's true, but you know, ducks aren't the cleanest babies neither. When it comes to cleanliness, yes, ducks can be very messy with their water, but when in their house, now I have a divider in the house. The chicken side is always way more messy than the duck side. I don't keep water in the house at night, but I have it in their run for them to play in, but then in the house there is none. So the chickens get it so messy. Like, I don't know, like they get it so nasty in there. The ducks, I don't have to clean it out for weeks and they're fine. It's just like, you know, they're a lot cleaner when it comes to that. Yes, they get messy in the water. So when it comes to water, yes, ducks are way more messy. But when it just comes to living in their house, my personal experience, I say chickens are messy. Number three would be composting. So actually, ducks have the best compost because their stool is more like liquidy. And I think that has something to do with why the chicken's house is always so more messy, because chickens are more like chunky and the ducks is more like liquidy and watery, so it's just kind of easier to absorb. So when it comes to composting, the ducks, it turns into compost faster, and it's a lot more, it's more soily when you use it, because yeah, so ducks have good compost. So when it comes to composting, then you should get the duck. Reason number four would be the space they need. So yes, ducks do need a bit more space than chickens. Chickens will sleep on a brooder, and that is just a stick on the top of their house, and they'll sleep on that all night. But ducks, on the other hand, they sleep on the floor, and so they need a lot of room to move around and get comfortable on the floor. So I believe for chickens it was 1 square foot per chicken. Ducks, I think it's 4 square feet per duck. So yeah, ducks do need a bit of space. And then the run, I free range them, so I don't worry about the run too much. But for the run, they need 15 square foot per duck for the run. Don't have a lot of space to offer, maybe you should stick with chickens. Unless you just go ahead and get 2 ducks, then you won't need a huge amount of space. A lot of space even for 2 ducks. Reason number 5 would be egg laying. Like, what's better? Who lays more? Actually, if your eggs, you want your eggs extra clean, for clean eggs, chickens will probably actually have better eggs if you have a nest. If you don't have a nesting box, actually duck eggs will be way cleaner because they know how to keep them clean. But if you have a nesting box, then the chicken's eggs will be cleaner because you know, it's in the nesting box. The ducks just lay it on the floor. But if you clean their house out frequently, then chickens and ducks' eggs should be clean. So but for laying, you know, there's different breeds. So chickens and ducks but all sorts of breeds can have good egg laying. But here's the thing. I'm speaking of which of the duck and chicken eggs that lay a lot of eggs produce a good amount. So let's say you have Rhode Island red chickens and you have some khaki Campbell ducks. The khaki Campbell will lay almost every day. They might skip a couple days, but average amount, you'll get roughly 1 egg a day per duck. Chickens, on the other hand, they lay once every 48 hours, so they skip a day. So for the amount of eggs they lay, then, ducks will get more. But for the cleanliness of the eggs, then chickens will be cleaner. Reason number 6 would be which one is has less aggression. Okay, so aggression towards people and towards other birds. So, ducks definitely have less aggression. When they do, if they did try to peck you, it doesn't hurt at all. Chicken's beak is it feels like it just hurts a little bit more. Duck's beak's so soft and simple that it doesn't hurt. But if you just say you have a duck and then you decide to get some chickens, you introduce those together, the ducks are just gonna welcome them in with open arms. You bring ducks toward chickens and the chickens will just beat them up. I actually got ducks after I have chickens, and the chickens killed 2. Pecked the head out until it was bleeding. So that's all the reasons. Now you have to ask yourself, do you want your birds for companionship, for eggs, or do you just want them as pets? And let me know in the comments what you decide to get, chickens or ducks, and your experience. Subscribe for more videos of chickens and ducks.